Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. I'm a Chennai city gangster. Okay, sorry for that. You might all know the song if you're a 2K's kid, or you might also know it if you're not. So I like to call myself a Chennai city gangster as I was born in Chennai in Nanganallur on 26 February 2002. And that's a day on which most of the world's natural calamities occur. And I come to think of it as the earth congratulating my arrival. But I hope I don't get crushed by an earthquake or something when I'm being welcomed. So even though I call myself a Chennai person, I was taken to Bournemouth, London as soon as I was born. So I was growing up, I was a very chubby white kid that looked like a huge snowball. So when I was going in the streets, people would often like pull my cheeks and say juju 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 juju. No, it was very irritating. And yeah, growing up in London, I never imagined that I would get an Indian friend and a childhood friend. So that actually happened. I got a childhood friend and his name was Shravan. And I still speak to him till today. So we were very thick friends. We were very close friends. We were like parota and kurma, the perfect combination. But this friendship abruptly ended when I decided to move to USA. And I pretty much I spent my entire childhood in USA. I lived in Bayonne, New Jersey. And I frequently changed schools there. I wasn't fixed to a single school. I changed almost 7 to 8 schools. So I met people from different backgrounds and different cultures. But growing up, my parents feared that I would turn into an American and be one of them and forget my Indian heritage. So as a common thing, what my parents did is they joined me in Hindi class, and learning Hindi itself is a pain. I couldn't understand Hindi or anything. But then I was forced to speak at Tamil at home, so I got confused between these two. But in the end, I found Hindi to be interesting, and I found it easier to learn Hindi. So after that, I was put into music class. I was put into classical piano class at the Yamaha School of Music around the age of 8 years. So initially, I wasn't interested in it. It was very difficult. Like the piano is this huge and I'm this small. There's 88 keys. I couldn't master it. But years later, I became good at it, and music was now part of me. So after that, I was also interested in fighting, especially karate when I was young. I was inspired by people like Spider-Man, Captain America, Thor. So my father put me into karate class as soon as possible, and he was also tired of all the WWE attacks that I used on him. And when I was in karate class, I had the best teacher, the best sensei. He was the best in town, and I still remember saying he used to say, "It's not practice that makes you perfect, but it's perfect practice that makes you perfect." This really resonated with me. So I was the youngest in class to get the black belt. So you could say I was an overall package. I was good at music, karate, and chess, whatnot. I was also academically sound. The next thing you know, years later, the Chennai city gangster steps his foot onto Indian soil. Yes, I reached Chennai finally. So growing up in Chennai, initially I didn't understand Tamil that much because I was only good at Hindi. And when my friends or my relatives used to call me Da, like Inga Vada, Sabdada, I used to go immediately complain to my parents. What are they saying, parents? Why are they scolding me? They're using Da, isn't it a bad word? But then I realized that isn't true. And yeah, when I was welcomed at my new school by a kid calling me American Sola Butti. So this was common for almost a year. People often used to make fun of me because I mostly spoke in English. But then later I got used to it, and I became a proper Tamilian, and I was one among them now. So I actually continued my musical journey after I reached Chennai. And I also was more invested into sports by this time. I was playing tennis, I went for swimming, I even played basketball. But one thing that fascinated me the most was football. And I practically worshipped Cristiano Ronaldo, as you know, CR7. And I still do right now. And yeah, so but my life took a sudden U-turn after all this. I joined a new school and I was put into IIT coaching by my parents because I was academically sound. But everything changed now. I didn't have enough time for sports, for music, or anything. I was constantly invested in studies now. I was loaded and burdened with formulas and theorems constantly. And during this time, my school didn't even conduct any annual day or sports. They were constantly just teaching us for extras, almost till 5:30. And because of this, I feel I missed out a lot during high school, which is a very important time to, explore yourself and learn other things other than academics. So now that I've finished schooling, I really look forward to joining college and participating in various activities and not just spending my time entirely on studies. So I look forward to that. And that's why you see me here giving a speech at CSF in front of all of you. And I aspire to become an entrepreneur. And so I think proper communication skills is hence essential. So I look forward to having a great time with all of you. You're like a family to me. So thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Atlesh.